Hey everyone, I'd like to thank you for stopping in. We got Chris, DC Gerbs, Lane. Thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. Joyful Mind. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate all you guys. I know I saw Southwest Jeff here a few minutes ago. Lita, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And welcome to my back step. And I'm on my back step. I'm so happy to be back out on my step, guys. Um, you have no idea how long I've been waiting to get back out here. I've got my fire going. I'm getting ready to cook up a steak that I've got over here beside me. I did have to bring out light with me because, as you can see through the hole in the fence here, it is all very dark at the moment. Hey Rebecca, hey She Devil Adventures, thank you guys for stopping in. I really appreciate it. No problem. I'm glad you could make it here and hang out for a while. I'm just adjusting myself a little bit because I'm trying to keep myself warm all over. It doesn't always work when you're out in the cold. And we got Colby. Hey Colby, how you doing? Oh, hey. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. Take your time. So yeah, it's been a bit of a long time coming to get back out on the step, but there was some things that went on, some issues that came up. There's some issues that came up with regards of supply line and stuff like that, but it seems to be sorted out now, so that's good. So hopefully, well, for the foreseeable future anyway, I do have some wood stockpiled to get out. Hey Jamie, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I do have some wood stockpiled here now, so I am able to get out on the step again and have my videos out here. Which is where everything kind of all started with my backstep videos, hey? And it's only very fitting that I'm back out here at it. So, just organizing a bit of stuff, guys. Bear with me for a second. Ooh, don't knock you over. Hey, Backwoods Mystic, you are getting close to your 500. Guys, Nicole is putting up a... she's going to do a live later this evening, about an hour after this one, or maybe a half an hour after this one, because I'm going to stay on a little bit extra. She is promoting out Steve, the Backwoods Misfit. He needs to get to his 500 subscribers. So if anyone is in here that's not connected with Steve, please connect to him. Steve, if you want to type backstep, all one word, Nightbot will drop your link. And that'll help people connect to you. You can do that periodically if you're in here in the room. And that way then we can hopefully get some more people picking up your channel as we're going along. How's it going, Dave?
It's going good. Hey, Al, I just got a message from a channel called Homestead Enchiladas.
I know
And
Homestead Enchiladas.
and they made a flashlight out of a lantern, and they tagged the
Camp
Challenge
Challenge line?
Alliance. Yeah. So
Nice.
yep.
Nice.
They
So
have
I'll have a, I'm
17
gonna have a
subscribers. So
I'm gonna have a look through the Camp Challenge Alliance when I goes in again, probably either later tonight or tomorrow, and look through because there's about 20 videos in this month
well, that's
so
good.
far.
That's awesome, man.
Hey Peter, thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Colby.
Oh.
That's okay. Maybe he'll be back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know Homestead Enchiladas. I've seen them around quite a bit. I
I
like
know.
some of the stuff that they do. like I said, a lot of stuff gets mashed together. So if I mix up your channel with other people's channels, don't be mad at me.
Hi, Jamie. How are you? Good to see you.
Beth, hey
Hi,
Beth,
Beth.
Beth,
Peter.
thank you for stopping in. I really
Uh,
appreciate it.
yeah. That's
Get my
awesome.
rice in. Get my rice in my container now.
Uh-huh.
I put that in the pot, and I'm gonna lay it next to the fire and let it slowly warm because I don't
Right.
need this to cook because it's already cooked.
Already cooked. Yeah.
That's the wrong cover. See what I'm doing?
Oh, yeah. That would have been a mess, wouldn't it?
That cover don't belong on that pot, guys.
No. You would have had yourself
Live, I can't edit that out either.
plastic rice, man.
This one goes on this one.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, skip that, guys. I didn't do that. Here's my right one. This is
There
how
you
the
go.
pot works.
Yeah. Throw a challenge flag. Instant review.
That's those.
Hi, Beth.
You know, that's some of those things that you can't edit out.
No.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Now this is what I'm waiting.
Oh my goodness.
Also, I've got. Where is it? Haha!
Uh-oh.
I've got Drunken Chef's habanero rub.
Habanero. Okay, man.
I think the habanero is one of my favorites out of these rubs. I do like all the other ones in chili, which I'm gonna make a big pot of chili in the next couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
did that not long ago. I sure did. Made some chili and.
I think that the habanero is one of my favorites out of them all.
Right.
But in chili, they're all good in chili, every single one.
That's right. Yep. I agree. Chili's
So
one
I
of those
think-
things that pretty much anything you can put in it, and
Well, I tend to put the ghostly shadows in the chili
mhm.
because that's the one that when I eat it on a steak or something like that, it kind of reminds me too much of that one chip challenge.
Oh yeah. You remember those peeps that I showed you where they called them hot
Yep.
tamales?
Yep.
I tell you what, man. I opened them up that next morning and I popped that first one in my mouth. It wasn't hot at all. It was like mega sweet, And I don't know whether it was they were trying to be practical jokers or what, but I mean, I had water ready, milk ready, and everything else, and it was just as sweet as could be, man. It was like
hot tamales are not super hot.
Yeah.
It's just they're cinnamony. They have a lot of cinnamon.
Right.
And that's where a lot of people get that heat from when they eat the hot tamales. It's the cinnamon.
And that's what it said at the very bottom. Fierce cinnamon. So yeah. They were good though.
Oh.
Yeah, Beth, it's supposed to rain itself to death here over the next couple days. So. Al's getting instructions from Beyond. So it's a pleasure to see everybody tonight. And I guess Al's already mentioned that on March 17th they'll be doing a 24-hour live, part of the St. Patrick's Day thing. So everybody's encouraged to join in on that. And I know there'll be some giveaways spread out through that 24-hour period. So y'all mark your calendars for that. And all right, man. We were just talking about your 24-hour event, Al. So.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Hey, Wandering Monk, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 24-hour live, like I said, with my supplies and not being able to get out on the Stefanet because of not having the supplies to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try. I'm really, especially if it starts getting nicer out in the next couple of weeks. I'm really gonna try to come on out here and
Right.
a live video, some of my 24-hour live out here. But for the most part, I'm planning it in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are gonna also be going through the Camp Challenge Alliance stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But my lives out here, my Wednesdays, for the foreseeable future, I'm planning on having them all.
There you go. All right, man.
Because
That's
this is
something.
where it started. This is what it's about. And I know you guys kind of like seeing me
Yep.
making some food and
Mhm.
having a good time out here. And this is what this spot is for, is to come out and have a good time. But yeah, if you got any questions or anything about the live, feel free to ask. I'm pretty much an open book when it comes to my stuff.
Yep.
Hey Jen, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Jen, how you doing?
Nice to see you. Right now, I got my steak turned up on high
You do, huh? Yeah.
because it's down really close to the coals.
Well, don't forget to turn the stove off when you finish.
No, I have to turn it up when I'm finished
Oh,
so I can
okay.
stay warm.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to bottle up some, say, about 40 Fahrenheit temperatures for you on that March 17th event.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be great. But like I said a little while ago, my radar is showing that this rain that we're getting, it's not going out to sea, man. It's going right up the coast, through Maine. It'll jump into Nova Scotia and then come visit you. It looks like. So.
Private chat. Who's in private chat? Oh, Colby. You're just. Okay, you're not here, Colby. Sorry. Clean and listen. No problem. Thank you very much, Jen. I appreciate it. Yeah, so as you can see, look at this, how quick
Oh my goodness.
this side is cooked.
Oh yeah. All
Can you
right,
see it
man.
okay?
Yep.
I know
Looks
it's
beautiful.
not the brightest here, but
Looks good to me.
tasty, yummy. So yeah, I'm excited about this this upcoming event that I'm gonna do because it's just going to help further along a few of us here. Hey, we got Mr. Devil Dog. How you doing, Eddie? Are you with us or are you?
I'm
busy?
not good. You kind of make me mad.
I'm gonna make you mad.
Yeah, because you are interrupting my work going live at your normal regular time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll
Yeah,
reschedule my normal regular live sometime in the future. Say in about 2 weeks, I'll reschedule it for Friday, and we'll have a 24-hour live just to make up for all the ones I miss.
No.
How you doing? Seriously though, how are you doing? Doing
Hey,
good?
Danny. Hey, Peter.
Hey,
Hey,
Danny.
Dave. Hey, Jen. Hey, Beth.
Thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. My steak is practically done now, I would imagine. I just gotta put this in a bit. Yeah.
Hey, Danny.
No, I'm eating right now. Ow.
I'm gonna be eating very shortly. I'm gonna be
gonna
eating
eat too here
steak
shortly too, man.
and fried rice. I don't know if you can see the rice or not. Yeah, there you go. Yummy, yummy. And I ran out of plate.
No, I woke up today at 2, and then I went and fed goats, and I hung out with Jamie, and just talked while I was waking up, drinking a Monster, hung out with her and stuff. Actually, I did that before I went and fed goats and turkeys. And that's right, Beth. No, it's not Eddie's fault. It's Devil Dog's fault. Hey, She Devil. But oh, hold on. Hi, She Devil. Okay. Anyways, so this is I was in the other room. I cooked. I didn't cook. I made tuna sandwiches for me and Jamie. Cut up the onions and pickles and tuna and mayonnaise and spread it
That's
out.
cooking.
And then
And
you
stuff.
got her to make sandwiches.
And then, no, I made them, and then I took it to her with chips and everything else. So, and then when I was finishing up with that, she's like, "Al's live right now." I'm like, "Crap." That was my words. Al chafe, crap.
Yeah,
association game.
But
Well, I've got an association name for you.
I'm sure you do.
yeah,
I
well,
just can't say it on here.
next week we'll be back to our normal times. So
Yeah. So I'll be on even earlier, so I'll be
So
getting
that
you
means-
up out of bed.
No, I mean I'll be asleep.
okay.
Yeah, I'll wake you up. I'll get Amy to go and get you.
No.
This guys.
Oh my god, I'm getting hungry.
Oh yeah, man. We're
I just had
good.
half a tuna sub.
Oh,
Hi, Jamie. Well, you and me are both eating tuna.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had tuna sub from Subway.
I
Half of
had
one.
it.
I get meatball subs from Subway. That or the Philly cheese.
I like their new steak sub they got.
Uh-huh.
Hi,
Yeah.
Heather.
Only thing I don't like about Subway really is they don't put enough meat on it. You know, it's all about the meat to bread ratio. Jason, what's up, Jason?
Jason back again? Hey, Jason.
He's back.
He's back.
It's all
Oh, look
about.
at that.
Oh, look at Jason.
Look at
Dang.
High Where's the coffee?
It's all about the meat to bread ratio, and like Subway puts just like a little tiny bit of meat, really.
Uh-huh.
And
all
you know,
bread.
the Philly, or I mean the meatball sub's a little bit different. But
Right.
other than the meatball sub, like you get a Philly cheesesteak or something, it's just like a little bit of meat and then a lot of bread.
Right.
You go to somewhere else, don't shake your head no. Yes.
Subway's got a new steak sub that's like $15. It's called the Monster. And
Yeah, that's- I mean,
packed.
Yeah, you pay
But
for
you
that
gotta
extra
pay a
meat
lot
though.
extra.
Yep, exactly. Where
Eddie,
you go
I
to
was
some,
shaking my head no because it was like no, you don't want it when it's just a little bit of meat. I'm
oh,
with you
exactly.
on meat
Okay.
and bread.
We're in agreement. But like there's this one place, what's that place
Yes,
that I
but
like,
say
Jamie?
Don't disagree with him.
What's that? Shut up, Al. Jamie, what's
No,
that?
it's my vibe.
Jamie would not like that steak, Al. I would love that steak. Jamie would not like that steak.
That is the best way to have it.
Yeah. For her to eat any kind of steak, and she don't eat a lot of it, and if she does eat, you got to chop it up into little pieces. Is like she has to have it well done.
Right.
Oh,
Me,
That's
I
my
like it.
wife.
I like it medium rare.
Yeah.
Yep, because it got the juices, you know. But anyways, what is that name of that place, Jamie? The sandwich shop over by where we used to live. Now they pile on the meat.
Yeah.
I have one more bite and then we'll be done with this one.
We got a place like that. What's that place uptown called that makes those sandwiches that are Mills Filling Station? They call it the filling station.
Uh-huh.
They load it full of meat. It's mainly meat and bread, a little bit of bread. That's the way you want to get your sandwiches or subs.
Right.
and how much bread is on that?
And we don't mind
Oh,
paying
my
a little
goodness.
extra if you're going to load it up. You know what I'm saying?
I heard
Al?
that.
Make it look good.
Read the screen now.
Did he just you on your own?
I know.
Yeah, Quiznos. Quiznos.
Quiznos.
Yeah,
Quiznos,
Quiznos is good.
that's a good
Yeah,
place.
Firehouse subs
Hey.
and all that. Yeah.
Al Danny says, "Hey Al."
Yep. Yes, Danny. Or is she talking about how you shush people on their own life?
No, she said he does that, and then she said, "Hey Al." Oh, she said hi. Oh.
I said hi to you, Danny. When you came in, I said hi.
No, Chris Bentley walking and rambling.
I just wanted to swing and say real quick before I crash out.
All right.
1
Jamie.
o'clock comes early, and I
doesn't
stopped
do.
over on Dave's, and I figured I better swing in on Al's and just say hi.
All right, buddy.
Oh well, thanks for
Yeah,
coming to
Danny.
mine, Jamie.
Thanks,
All
Danny.
right, I'll catch you in the middle of the night because you're one of them kind that stay up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just waking up. And you're thinking
Not on
about
Saturdays.
Dave's going.
People don't get that. Yes, I have the good cop. Yes, I have the Good Cop Bad Dog show on Thursdays from midnight to 2. But my regular live is Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's my regular live. Always has been.
I'm normally crashed out, way sleeping.
No, it's
by-
not. Because you've changed it twice. Danny,
No, I changed it once. It went from
the
7.
only one
If
I,
I-
the
If
only
I catch
person
you
I
on
twice
sometime in the middle of the night, I'll definitely stop in and say hi. Even
All
if
right,
never
I'm
well, I was
ready
just
to
messing
work.
with you. But
All
Al,
right, later, dude.
I changed it once. It was Saturday at 7:40 because another channel went from 7 to 7:30, and then I
Mhm.
changed it from 7:40 to 7. That's the
Mhm.
only time I ever changed it, but it's always been Saturday, and it's
But what
always
was
been.
it before that?
It was at 7:40.
But what was it before that?
Never. It was always
Exactly. So you made one, then you changed it just twice.
whatever. I only changed it once. It was Saturday at 7:40, and I changed.
It done made him swallow
See-
his tuna fish.
Actually, that's my Frito.
Oh my goodness.
But then I changed it from Saturday at 7:40 to Saturday at 7. That's the only difference I made. It's the only change I made.
Well, now that we've got that all worked.
Hey, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
Oh, hey, Heather. So, yeah, I can't see the chat. So if people are saying hey to me, just hey to everybody.
All right.
He's lying. He's ignoring people.
You can't cheat like that, Jason. That's cheating. You can't be a cheater.
Come on, I want to be like Blanket Dog.
Blanket dog. My goodness.
I got it.
The Good Canadian Bad Dog Show? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a such thing as a good Canadian?
We're all good Canadians,
Eh?
especially us ones up here that wants to be American.
Right. Officially, if you want to be American, that would make you a bad Canadian
No,
because
it
you're
wouldn't.
already trying to defect. And I'm not saying that I would have a problem with bad Canadians. All right, what's that in there? Oh, it's just a little bird.
It's them little birds you got to watch out for, though, man.
Right.
There goes Al's top secret and Canadian clearance.
What?
He said you lost your top secret Canadian clearance.
Oh,
Mhm.
what are you doing? Protecting the bear?
Oh,
Trying to see if I can find any cool wildlife while I was out here. So this is the area that, if y'all seen some of my shorts, where the deers and the red-headed woodpeckers and stuff come up to.
Hey, Jason.
Yo, what's up?
I want to see some cool wildlife photos. Do me a favor. Go find a giant ant mound and stand in the middle of it and record it.
I used to have one right there.
Why don't you just cook a steak?
Is that them fire ants, Jason?
Yeah, cook a steak to attract all the fire ants.
No, that he's talking about cook a steak to attract all the coyotes.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Well, I was picking on him earlier when he was cooking his steak. I was on Dave's live for a little bit. And I was like, you inviting the coyotes over?
They ain't getting none.
Fast as we eat it, there won't be none for the coyotes.
Heather wants to know how you are, Al.
Just as fine as frog hair.
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be back out on the step. I'm glad I got a little bit of a supply line set up. In the basement. Oh, Colby's back.
Colby's back. Okay.
Oh, sorry,
Colby's
Colby.
back.
That was my fault.
Oops.
Eddie.
There we go.
Okay,
Hello.
I'll leave it alone.
I'm raising him. You're lowering him.
I know.
Hey, Double Dog.
What's up, Kobe?
What up? Hey, Dave.
Hey, Colby, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right. Good to see you.
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Colby? How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing totally stinking awesome, bro.
Stop trying to scare me, man, with that face you do every time, man. That's only for DJ.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he said save that for DJ.
Yeah.
Here, let's see if I can do it.
Jason could be the star on an. Nope, you can't do it. Ain't same. Jason could be the star on an insane slasher movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Yeah. They call him the Tar Heel Whipper.
What you up to, everybody?
Oh, we just chilling. Yeah.
This is what I'm up to, Colby.
Eating.
Where's mine at?
Right there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bring buns.
Oh,
my
God,
God,
the
I
face.
love so much.
Stop. You're going to give me nightmares.
Hey, Indian Hemlock.
Hey, Indian Hemlock.
Hey, Indian Hemlock. Coastal water. Good to see
What you eating, Al?
Steak
You,
and fried
you
rice.
lucky.
Hey,
I
Coastal.
just cooked this.
I'll
I
be
just
back.
cooked this out on the fire.
Hey,
I'll be
Coastal.
back.
I'll be back. DJ's calling me.
Alrighty.
Tell Backlash
Hey,
I said
Indian.
hey.
Hey, Indian. Hey, Heather.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that I'm not cooking steaks tonight because I gave my wife the choice of what we were having. And she was like, I want burgers. I said, okay.
Hey, Coastal.
We actually had that at work today, so I can't say nothing.
Well, then again, I'm not surprised because she was the one that was going to have to go pick up the meats, and it's easier for her to pick up burgers. She's always like, I don't know what to get when I'm getting steaks.
Are
So
y'all
since I
having
couldn't
french
really
fries
leave,
with
but don't surprise me.
Are y'all gonna have French fries too?
Say what?
Are y'all gonna have French
Well, that
fries?
was long lived.
Tater tots.
Ah,
That was good, guys. I really missed that.
It looked really good.
I
Al.
really missed having a steak out on the fire like that.
Uh-huh. You want another one? Yeah.
Yep. I could definitely eat another one like that.
was it a medium rare or?
Yep. Medium rare. Cooked on the coals of the fire. With fried rice on the side. Oh my god. It's a Homer Simpson moment. No, I should probably clean out my car.
Probably. Use some of that snow outside.
I bring out some. Oh look.
Oh, it unfalled.
Here's how cold it is. This is the water I bring out with me when I came out here.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh,
already
dang.
starting to freeze over.
Hot miner. Hey, Mark Kratz, how you doing?
Hey Mark, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I just had a steak with fried rice,
Ooh,
and it was delicious.
are there any leftovers, Al?
Nope.
Dang,
Sorry,
man.
no leftovers.
Did you have ranch?
What's that?
Did you have the ranch for the steak?
Did I have the what with the steak?
Ranch.
No. What? Drink.
No.
Ranch, like ranch dressing.
Ranch?
Ranch.
No, God no.
Like, who would put ranch? Come on, Colby. You don't put ranch on the steak, do
You don't
you?
put ranch on a
Yeah,
steak.
I do. I do. It's good.
You gotta
I
use something
question
like
everything
this.
about you now, Colby.
What?
I said I question everything about you now.
Drunken
Quit trying to
chef
scare me with
habanero.
that
That's what I had on
Alright,
it.
man.
Oh my god. Jason.
I didn't know. I was saying. I thought he said ranch, but then I was like ranch with a steak. No, he couldn't have said ranch.
Ranch go good on everything.
I beg to differ.
Even
When you
cereal,
put
right?
ranch on ice cream,
No.
it doesn't go good.
So Colby, question for you: do you go for like a particular brand name of ranch, or does it matter to you?
It don't matter.
Oh, God.
It's like blinker fluid. You got to make
Buy
sure.
Hidden Valley.
Yeah. Is it Ford blinker fluid or Chevy blinker fluid?
I had the hardest time finding blinker fluid for a 2015.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. I thought I forgot my little cloths, but I got a compressed towel in here.
Oh,
I got one.
one. Okay.
And no, Mark, it's not a butt wipe one.
Jason.
Or even thinks about it. It's not. It's a compressed towel.
That's right. Good steak needs.
That is also true, Mark. But I do like the flavor of the habanero spice.
Mhm.
That's why I put it on there. Not because it needs it, because it's cooked on an open fire, and that's enough flavor for any meat.
Pete
Both.
Digits is in the house. Good to see you.
Hey, Mort.
The little bit of
Hey,
spice.
Digits.
Hey, P Digits, thanks for
I
coming
never
in.
heard of that P Diggs. I never heard of it.
Alabama white sauce.
Never heard of that.
No.
I like all types of sauces. I like ketchup, ranch, honey mustard, and buffalo.
All right. Well, I'm gonna finish these up here and go have dinner,
All
and
right,
I will
man.
try to jump back up here later if I get a chance.
All right, brother.
No
All right,
problem.
man.
See everybody.
See
All
you,
right.
Jason.
See ya.
Thanks for popping in.
I miss you
Stop,
already.
Jason.
I miss you more.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Jason, you funny.
He's gone.
He gone.
All right.
He's so
PJ,
funny. He's
I
out of
believe
here.
you.
Yeah. Say meep meep. Hey, Alvin Lewis. Good to see you.
Mr. Lewis, hey, thanks for stopping in. No, it's not me. I'm busy, so I'm not typing.
Excuse me.
So, what you need now is a piece of pie to warm up over that fire, Al.
I'm gonna make another cup of coffee or something here
Alright.
now in a minute.
Put
I
some
gotta
chocolate,
get this stuff washed up first. So,
get some chocolate up in it.
no hot chocolate this time. I only bring out one hot chocolate with me, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna have a regular coffee this time. But I am gonna keep pulling on a little bit of wood because it feels like with the sun gone away,
Hey, Beth. What's
you know what's
up?
happening to that temperature?
Oh yeah, she's coming down now.
It's a dropping.
Let's see what it's saying. Yeah, it's 18 Fahrenheit now, so it's dropped 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it won't be long. It won't be long till it gets really cold here again. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not coming out here for a 24-hour live this time of the year.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, unless you can get a good, say, 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 or something, you know.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Hey.
But,
Al,
yep.
I got you running. I got to go work.
Oh, no problem.
I got you running over here.
Thanks for stopping in, Eddie.
You want
Yep,
to come
no
help you?
Well, me and DJ's going to be working on something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for me? Oh,
No, not for you, not for you. But then also, I gotta try to do a video for Name the Goats. I gotta try to do maybe a video for stickers. I gotta try to do mail calls.
I know you gotta tell me. Go on, do your work.
All right, I'll see y'all later, guys.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Live long
All
and
right, Devil
prosper.
Dog.
Hey,
Take
Eddie.
care.
This is a busy fella.
He sure is.
Well, just the three of us. How's your day going, Dave?
It's going pretty good. It's been a nice day. And you?
Can't
Eh.
complain. We're about to be getting some rain.
Yeah, we're gonna get it too. Sure enough, 2 days in a row.
Ooh, that sounds
yeah.
good, Mark.
Yeah.
Don't burn them.
Bacon homemade hamburger buns. Wow.
That sounds really good.
It sure does.
Y'all making me hungry now. Quit.
Well, I'm not, because I'm all done.
Well, I know that. Silly.
So it's not me.
I'm talking about Mark.
American needs homemade buns.
Uh,
Oh, it's a bit too much soap. Oh.
Uh-oh.
no, I don't need some soap, but thank you.
No, I don't want to put my spork in my cup if there's too much soap on it, because
Yeah.
it make my coffee taste soapy. I
That
don't
won't
mind
be
so
good.
much my knife and my plate and that, because that's just going back in the
Sheath.
sheath and stuff for now. Always good to, like, I notice on a lot of videos that I watch with stuff, people doing stuff outdoors and that,
Right.
not a whole lot of people show everything getting cleaned up.
No, they don't. They eat, then next thing
They
you know,
eat, and then it's just all magically gone.
they're gone. Yeah, and then they
You
kind
know?
of they go lay down in their sleeping bag and go to sleep. You know.
I mean, like, there's a lot of processing. That's one of the reasons why I think my videos be longer than what a average outdoors video will say
Yeah.
would be, is because I like to show a lot of the processes that get skipped over.
Right. Yeah. I don't show it. I just like I said, I eat. I might carve a spoon or something, and then next thing you know, I'm crawling up in the bag. I'll see you all in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
You
I
heard from
think,
Dez
you know,
today?
what's that?
Huh?
You heard from Dez today?
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
Des was there earlier. Des was up on Dave's earlier. She'll probably be in a little while
In a little while.
if she's around. Well, hello,
Ah.
Mrs. Collier. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Coco.
But yeah,
how are
I
you?
think I like to show a lot of the stuff that doesn't get seen, because I think, you know, it could be a bit of a more, what I'm trying to do is a more immersive experience of going camping,
Uh-huh.
you know, and I mean, like, when you
What's
go
up,
camping,
Cocos?
you gotta sit down, you gotta take the time and clean your pot and clean your dishes and, you know, take care of your garbage. And there's just so many different things that
Right.
people put up, and it's like, oh, I cooked my steak. Sitting
You're
down
making
eating
me
my
hungry, Al. Now quit mentioning steak.
steak. What steak? What, medium rare?
Steak's pretty good.
Where? I love steak.
Mm-hmm.
My
I
favorite
eat
type of
steak
steak
every day of the
is
week. Of course.
I like my steak well done,
Oh God, that's no
extra
good.
bloody.
You need to start eating it. Get it like medium well, and
But I
then
also
go
like the fat on the steak.
Mm-hmm.
rare, and then you gotta work your way into the rare steak. Trust me, you'll like it. I know so many people that say, I wouldn't eat it.
I'll eat it.
One day I
And
made steak burritos, like with just steak, nacho cheese, and some beef. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking good.
nice. I tell you though, I know so many people that have always said, I wouldn't eat a rare steak to save my life, and I would end up giving them
There's just
rare
two things.
steak. You know what? They freaking
What?
loved it.
So my wife had a pulled pork sandwich, huh? Well, that sounds good too.
Hey, I'm finna drop down, but I'll be in the chat.
Alrighty.
No
Take care,
sweat. Thanks for coming up, Colby. You're always
You're
welcome. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for having me. Nice meeting you, Dave. Take care.
You take care of yourself. All right. Bye bye.
Later, Al.
See ya.
And now there are two.
Well, let's try this out now. Some water in here for make a coffee. What do with Luke? Let's try this one out again. Huh?
All right, man. Look at that fire.
Pot on the edge of the fire, right?
Yeah.
We all know how that went on my video.
It won't take long. Yeah, I heard that.
It does look less icy, doesn't it?
It does.
I've scraped off a good bit of the ice. I didn't worry too much about getting it all on here, but some of it seems to be melting back a little bit with the warmer fire that's going, which is good. No, Doris doesn't eat steak. I tried her a dozen times. She's very finicky about what she eats.
Yeah, cheesecake. Yeah,
She does
steak,
eat.
no.
She does eat people food, but she's very finicky on what she will. She won't eat all people food. Like I could take up my plate of supper and leave it there. She might come over and sniff it, but she'll just walk away. She won't eat off my plate.
Right.
Like I'll sit some nights, some mornings I'll have waffles, and she likes maple syrup, but she will not lick it off of my plate. I actually got to dip my finger in it, hold my finger out for her to lick the maple syrup off of my finger.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right? I can leave it on the plate there, and she'll just sit there and look at it. She won't eat it. She's not what you would call roguey, where she would come in and eat. Like you gotta watch her. She'll go and eat your stuff.
Yeah. Shoot. My cats, if you don't keep an eye on them, you'll watch one of your sausages is heading down the hall.
Yeah, no, Doris doesn't do that, thankfully, because she very easily could have been like that, but thankfully she's not. So I don't have too much to worry about with regards to going after my food. My biggest worry with her is when I go to sleep, is she gonna sleep on my head or next to my head?
I heard that, yeah. You wake up and something like curl right on top of your head. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets up in the middle of the night sometimes and she starts doing this on my pillow,
Yeah.
right next to my head, and then she doesn't lay there.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you just waking me up?
Yeah. She's just trying to see if there's a snake in there, I think.
Yeah, she's looking for that thing. She had a bad dream about a mouse or something. I think he's in your pillow.
Heather says 20 likes,
Making
14
biscuits.
watching.
Biscuits? What kind of biscuits are you making?
That's what she calls it when the kitty cats do what you're, like they're kneading dough. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, making biscuits. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. 21 likes. I can't see the YouTube side of it because I closed that because my bandwidth was down a bit where I'm outside.
Yeah.
But I do have the YouTube chat open, so I can see everything that goes on.
Right. Did the little dog go home, or
What?
the little dog that Doris was having to share?
No, he's not going home for another couple of days yet. And the third, I think on the third, second or third, my sister will be back home, and then he'll go home with her then. Right now, he's still at the house. He's inside in a nice, warm, snug blanket, I would imagine. Curled up downstairs. He's actually been spending most of his time with Nicole.
That's probably a smart move.
Well, Doris doesn't want him around.
I heard that growl the other day when he was she was up on the stairs.
Yep. She don't want him around, not at all. So yeah, it's probably a good idea that he stays down there with her. But I don't mind him. I'm just not a real big dog person.
Right.
Well, I am more of a cat person.
Yeah, me too.
Not that I
agree.
don't like, not that I don't like dogs. I just, oh, I'd rather have a cat.
Sure.
More self-sufficient.
That's true. They don't really rely on you much other than put some food out and, you know.
Well, see, here's the thing now. My sister got 2 cats. She didn't need anybody to cat sit.
Mm-hmm.
But you do need someone to dog sit.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'd rather have a cat. That's just me. So how is everybody in the chat doing? Any big news on you guys that are all in here tonight? I really appreciate all you guys for showing up. We got about 15 or 20 people in kicking around. No, I don't need anybody to cat sit. Doris is quite content all by herself. She does not like people coming in the house. But I hope everybody is doing well. I really do.
Kind of quiet, isn't it?
It's quiet. It's quiet
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Normally we'll have like 6, 7, 8 people up here, but
I don't know. Is nobody around tonight? What's on the go?
I don't know.
Everybody
It was
gets
kind of laid back on mine too. I mean, I guess at one point in time we had what, about 6, 5, something like that. But
Yep.
I think
Don't see
everybody is.
many people around right now. That's okay. You know,
think
stuff
everybody-
happens.
Yeah, I think everybody's just waiting for that warm air to get here. They're just tired of all this snow and cold and stuff like that. So Rebecca says, "I am finally stopped waiting for the person to get off work."
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Hey, Chris.
We've been away for 5 days. Put loads of food in the feeder and plenty of water. They were fine. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I mean. You can go away for a while and leave cats, and they're pretty good. Stormy and gloomy there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming
I think
here in a little while.
the
yeah.
weather might be playing a role in what's going on with YouTube as well too, because
Oh,
some
sure.
places are starting to get really warm, some places are really miserable,
Right.
and there could also be just other stuff like Eddie is out working on some stuff with DJ and that. Normally the 2 of them would be here.
Right.
So that's it. I just like being able to sit by the fire and relax.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Like that song says, sometimes this old farm seems like a long lost friend, just like the backstep, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. I know what you mean.
Absolutely.
Yep. Well, you got roughly what 2.5 weeks till the March 17th event.
Yep.
So
So that's going to be a good one. That is. I think we're going to have a good bit of fun with that.
yeah.
I'm thinking I might do something similar to what I did on my live there a little while ago when I did the 10 sticker giveaway.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I might have a look back through some of my old videos and see if I can find one that has some interesting stuff in it to look at. One that's not too long too. I don't want it to be like a long video or anything.
You drive them nuts by telling them identify
Yeah.
the very first live that we ever did together. That would.
Oh my God.
That would drive them nuts, man.
That'd be an interesting one to find.
That would be. Yeah. And it would have to be make it
Dang.
semi easy on them by saying in the StreamYard way, of actual video cubes, because yeah, that would oh my goodness, man, that would you would watch
That
them
was a
trying to
really
watch.
good one. That was.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Danny said it's 80 degrees there.
Oh my
Danny,
goodness,
do you
Danny.
want to send half of that up here?
Yeah, you can send half there and half here, and we'd still be ahead of the game.
I'd be happy with half of that right now.
Mhm.
The fire is dying down a bit now too, because where I was cooking on it, and
All the
my
steak
feet are
juices
starting to
are.
get a little. My
Yeah.
feet are starting to get a little bit cold.
I bet.
So time to get that going again.
Hmm.
Not paying attention as I do too much when I was washing up the stuff in that too. See,
Yeah. Jen and Steve says found
Jen
it.
says found it.
You're good because I
Hold
couldn't
on.
figure it out.
It doesn't surprise me in the least bit, that Jen would be the first one to find it.
Well, she says just kidding. Yeah, but
I
well,
still wouldn't be surprised in the least bit if she was the first one to find it.
yeah, I tried because remember a few weeks ago we were talking about it, and I was unable to locate exactly where we appeared the first time together on a StreamYard thing. I'm thinking it would have had to been on my side.
It was on your side.
Yeah.
I can tell you what transpired. I know it was on yours.
Mm-hmm.
You had recently started using StreamYard,
Right.
and you were asking for people to come up, and nobody was
That's
coming
right.
up.
Yeah. And you
And
did.
I was sitting there, and I was like, okay, well, I was nervous as I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm always putting out videos and that anyway.
Yeah.
But Danny, we were talking about the first video that me and Dave were in together, and that's what Jen was looking for. But
It would have.
you were asking for people to come up. It was, I'm gonna say it was in the springtime, and you were asking for
Probably.
people to come up, and nobody was coming up. So I said, "Frick it!" I said, "I'll go up and just say hi, and then I'll get down." And that's what I did. I went and come up. I said, "I just wanted to stop in and say
Yeah.
hi and thank you for
Yeah.
introducing so many of us to each other." And then I got down.
Mhm.
And afterwards, I was like, "Hey, that wasn't so bad."
It wasn't. Yeah.
And then the next day, you went on, and I stayed on with you for the entire thing.
Yep. And then I
On
want
the
to say like
second
one or two after that you'd gotten sick, right?
No, it was a while after that.
A
I
while
got sick.
after that, yeah.
Yeah, it was a while after that I got sick.
So
I
anybody
was
that's
actually, because after that I had helped Tarsha
Mhm.
Triple Threat with hers,
right.
because she went up doing her live, and she was up there all by herself. But I was after doing a whole bunch with you at that point and some other people.
Yeah.
And
I think Tarsha actually had come up on one of mine too.
she was up on yours, yeah. But this was her own very
Her
first
own thing.
live.
Yeah.
And she was up on the panel, and she posted the link, and she was asking if people would come up with her, and nobody was coming up. So I said, as soon as she asked and posted the link, I went up with her, because she was up for a few minutes by herself, and she looked like she was
Struggling a little bit.
really nervous and struggling with it. So I was like, yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly how that feels.
Mhm.
So I hopped up.
Oh my goodness.
I hopped up and went up on it with her, and I stayed there for about, because she was only going to do a little half an hour thing.
Uh-huh.
May 11th, 2022, Jen said.
It's possible. I don't know. If you're saying that's would have been springtime.
That's probably it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, she was having a bit of a hard time, and she didn't quite know what to do. So I hopped in, and I stayed up there with her for about a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, okay, another couple of people eventually came up. So I was like, okay, I got to take off for a little while. I came back. She was still on.
Uh-huh.
She ended up staying on for 6 hours on her very
Oh, wow.
first live.
Man.
So she went all in. But she had a very good time. But she was so appreciative. I mean, coming up to spend the time with her.
Sure.
I was like, hey, no problem at all. But it was nice to be there for that. It was nice to be a part of it. And I wouldn't have been if it wasn't for you.
Well, that's cool, man. Yep.
Because it was you that got me into doing the lives.
Yeah, yeah. I think we were amongst the first to even use the StreamYard platform. Prior to that, we were all just going YouTube
The
Live.
regular YouTube live, yeah.
Uh,
Because I was watching you on the YouTube live for a long time.
yeah, probably a few months prior to that.
Yep.
And I would just get up on there and talk for an hour, and my head would be constantly turned like this because I would be, responding to the chat, So. And,
Yep. Talking about everything that's going on in chat, and that's pretty much all it was. And then when we all started getting into this, it was okay. Well, now there's more of us here to look after
I
chat.
heard that.
Or if
Jen
we
might
start
be
talking
right.
about
May
it
the
more.
11th, 2022. That sounds
That sounds about right.
about right. Yeah. So.
Sounds about right. That's probably it.
Uh-huh.
It was just a quick. I was up for. I don't even think I was up for 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hopped back down again. And when I first went to hop up, I was like, it's just shaky. And then afterwards, I was like, why was I so nervous?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And I was like just yammering on along, and I'm like, then all of a sudden I seen, "Toom." Oh, I guess I need to add them. Okay.
Then Chasing Tail
Outdoors.
Outdoors.
All
Hey,
right.
thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Come in, sit down, relax by the fire for a little while. Got a fire going on this one.
That's a nice looking fire there.
I'm so glad. Like I said it a million times, I'm so glad to be able to get back out here.
I'm glad you got that wood too, man. I'm so glad. Yeah.
Like I said, it's help from people like yourself that have donated to me that helped me along. Hey, Big Tiny, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Big Tiny. Well, I'm glad that that little bit of money made this possible, man. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's what I got that stuff there for, is to put back into my channel. I'm not
Mhm.
putting it there to
Yeah.
go buy a pack of smokes or go whatever. Go
But
out
you know
for-
what? If that
It's-
had been your choice, then it would have been
Well-
your choice. It's just
That's it. I mean, like, that is a choice. Once somebody sends somebody money,
yeah.
whatever that other person does with it is what that person does with it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not like
I wanted to be able to. Oh,
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
give you this, but you can only spend it like that. Like, that's
Yeah.
not a gift. That's
Yeah. But I mean, like, my whole premise for putting out the gear up on
was just for that reason.
was just for this reason. It was for,
Yeah.
okay, I had a few people donate some money. I put a little bit with it, and I got some wood.
There you go.
And I
And
got
now-
a decent amount of wood.
And now it has
Um,
restored balance and order to
Yep.
your universe, so that's good. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Big Tiny, Rick, we always does a bit of a tag team on Wednesdays, me and Dave. Either I'll go on first and then Dave is after, or Dave goes on first and then I'm after him. It's been that way since I started doing lives.
Yep. And that's probably
And I
at
don't
least a
think-
year.
Yep. I don't
least-
see no reason to change it up.
Yeah, I think at one point I was trying to do Fridays, but there were so many people on that the signal wasn't strong enough to handle it and stuff like that. So I said, well, let's go to the middle of the week. And then I switched to Wednesdays at 5, and then went out and used the money to get a little bit stronger internet box and stuff like that. But I'm wanting to say we've probably been doing just about like this for probably at least a year. Maybe I'm thinking
Oh
more.
God,
but-
yes, it's at least a year we've been doing it like this, at least. And I mean, like, there's no reason to change this up now.
Nope.
Um,
And anybody out there that wants to, come up with us or flop
oh,
some stuff around.
absolutely. The StreamYard link is pinned. Everyone is more than welcome to join us. It's not by no means is it a private
An
stream. It's a
exclusive
public
club.
stream for everyone to
Yeah.
come and join.
Yeah. I'm
Like
the
I
same
said,
way.
just be respectful, have some fun,
Have some fun.
all about.
Yep. Stay away
But,
from all that weird stuff. Just talk camping, hiking, fishing. You know.
I got a few things on order now that I'm waiting on to come in.
Hmm.
One or two of them are ordered specifically for some people. And they won't be in for another few weeks.
Hmm.
But something as simple as, buying stamps
Yeah.
or sending packages. I mean, like, sending packages,
It's gotten
Quite
pricey. Yeah.
it's quite an expense. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't send out a whole lot of packages.
Yeah.
This one that I'm doing for the 24-hour live is going to be probably one of the bigger expenses
Hmm.
that I'm going to have for shipping, which
Yeah,
is
well,
fine.
Well, it
That's okay.
depends.
I
You
don't
know,
mind that.
if Rebecca has that stuff there, and let's say somebody wins that's here, they're in the United States, you could probably just send her the money, let her do the shipping for you, and
Oh yeah, well, the way it's going to work is, if they're going to donate it to the giveaway, so whoever wins will contact them, and
I
they'll
got
send
you.
it to the winner.
That makes sense.
Um,
Hmm.
because that's their way of
Hmm.
giving to my channel.
Sure.
Um,
Hi, Shirley.
Hi again, Dan. Hi.
Hi, Shirley. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming up.
No problem.
How
No
are you doing?
Good, good, good.
Good.
Oh, the sun's gone down some here, so it feels a whole lot
Okay.
better.
I got no more light here, though.
Yeah, no more light, no more heat.
Wow.
It's cold.
Your fire died out. Out?
What?
Your fire? You don't have the fire on?
It's
Oh, I
cold.
got fire on, but it's still getting cold.
Yeah.
That's right, you're in Canada.
Yeah, it's like 16 degrees there right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And that's warm for some days.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, it's warmer than it has been the past couple of days, because the past couple of days it's been,
Negatives.
it's been way down in the negatives.
Mm-mm. I don't think I'll ever get used to cold weather.
Me neither, and I've been born here.
Yeah. I'm a Philadelphia native, and I still never get used to it, man. It's just,
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
especially when it gets real cold. I mean, a 30-degree day or 40-degree day, you can kind of cope with that. But then when you start talking about 20 degrees and 10 degrees and 0,
Right.
yeah,
Well, this is why I'd like to be down in
the U.S. of A.
down into the United States, down into Texas, Mississippi, somewhere down around there, Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
wherever, just southern states.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get a little bit of cold, but I mean, maybe 2-3 weeks out of the year it'll get cold. But for the most part, even for here, it's like the difference from my house, say, to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is probably a couple hundred miles. But the difference between the temperature here and the temperature in Pennsylvania is dramatic, and
Yeah.
then the further north you get, that you know, Philadelphia, New York
Eagles.
State, Maine, all that.
Mm-hmm. That's colder.
Eagles Tracker, good to see you.
Nice to see the workday done. That could be another thing too. A lot of people are probably still at work this time of the day.
That's true. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock here, Mississippi.
yeah. 6:04 here.
It's 7:30 here.
Yeah. Another thing about it is, no matter what time you pick, it's going to be good for somebody and not for somebody else. So it's just.
Well, my Monday, when I went down Monday, that little random pop-up I did, did well.
Yeah. You know what? When I've done those surprise pop-ups,
Yeah, some of them do really well.
really well. And so Chris says it's 11 p.m. there.
Mm-hmm.
And my Fridays, when I go on with the camp challenge, the Fridays are doing better and better all the time.
But yeah.
there's a lot of people on Fridays.
Yeah.
A lot of people, so it's kind of a tough day to be on.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Thanks for popping in, Raquel. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Let's put my foot up over here for a minute and see if I can't warm up the other side of it.
There you go. Yeah.
I got one side warm, now warm the other side.
Yeah.
And that side will get cold while this one warms.
So how did your
It's
steak
not
turn
hot.
out?
How'd the steak
What's
turn
that?
out?
How did your steak turn out?
Oh, it was fantastic. Oh, I devoured it. I didn't even talk to anybody while I was eating it. Almost.
I bet you were concentrating on that steak, weren't you?
Oh, I devoured that steak. I've been so long waiting to have a steak back out on the fire.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. And even the cup of coffee is way better out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, coffee's always good. If well, I don't see him on Coffee Walks and Talks.
Yeah, I sees him.
He
I
says,
sees him
yeah.
around.
Yeah, he says coffee's good anytime.
Yeah.
And another one is Jason, All Terrain Coffee and Camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably still at work too.
Actually, he was in the backyard cooking hamburgers.
He was.
He was.
Yep.
Mhm.
So he was doing something similar to what I'm doing, but not quite.
That's right. He's
Mine
in North
too.
Carolina, so it's 6 o'clock where he is.
Right.
6:08.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's not far from my house. He's about 3 hours, I guess, 3.5, something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cottonwood Ranch. Hey, everybody in chat. Don't forget, I have the live
I'm sorry, I got someone down the basement. Hang on.
You got a live giveaway? What?
on Monday. I have a
Monday.
live giveaway on Monday.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What
and
time? Hey, Johnny.
Hey
Batman.
guys,
What
Yeah,
time are you doing that?
How we doing, folks?
Doing
How's
good,
the life
man. Doing
going?
good. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
you got your little suntan there, Johnny.
Yeah. You.
why is it in the shape of a bat?
Oh, this I was gifted this. Somebody sent it. I don't know. Some friend. It's like, it's
No, your suntan. Your suntan kind of got like.
Yeah, you got a bat outline. On
Oh
you.
no, that's just growth on there. It's just a condition I have.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That must drive you batty.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a bat loose in the belfry for sure. You know,
Yeah.
so. I'm a little uncaged at times.
Well, that's all right.
Hi, Heather.
Aren't we all?
Just a little bit.
Hey, Beverly.
Oh. So what are we up
Hey,
to here?
Colvin.
What you cooking there, Dave? Al, did I see you with the steak earlier?
You certainly did. I cooked myself a strip loin grilling steak, and I had some fried rice with it.
Nice,
Oh man, was it ever good!
nice. Yeah, we
I
had a bit of
certainly-
crab legs, an alligator tail, and some calamari for lunch today.
Oh my
Gator
God.
tail. I'd love to try gator.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you, we went up to St. Augustine on Monday, I think it was. Hey, Heather, and they tenderized the alligator tail. That was really good. That was phenomenal. This stuff
Hey,
they
COVID.
a lot on the side was good, but I like the one up in St. Augustine better. So, yeah, so we've been enjoying grilled oysters and some butterfly shrimp the other day. Oh yeah, good eating all week long.
I heard that, man. How long you
Nice.
be down there?
Man.
I go back on Friday.
Oh, that's a bummer, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but it's. I mean, it's fine. I mean, got here Sunday and went straight out across. Started eating right away. My brother and I chilling out, seeing a bit of family, and but yeah, you know, life still calls.
Yeah, I heard
Haven't
that.
quite retired yet, So
I recommend it to anybody. I sure do.
Hey, backwoods boy.
Hey, backwards boy.
COVID, yeah, we're all doing pretty good.
good.
Like I said, I'm just really excited to be back out on the back step.
Hmm.
There you go. Yeah, it's like that's a. So, are you burning any of your hardwood there, Al?
Oh yes.
I'd say I'm gone through probably a full bag at the moment
Wow.
for the
Today?
past for the 3 hours that I've been out here.
It's like
Okay.
16 Fahrenheit, Johnny.
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, well, that's pretty warm. It was
Yeah.
14 the other day when I was smoking those ribs the other day.
Yeah.
But about the same time, my wife locked me outside.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. What did I do
I'm
wrong?
not getting locked out.
You reminded me of Fred Flintstone. You know?
I don't know how that one came out. It's like,
Yeah, Wilma.
baby, it's a lie. I didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that was fun to piece together. So hopefully,
But don't you have a secret tunnel into the Bat Cave though?
again, see, I don't know what all this talk about this Bat Cave and Batman is. I'm just humble expeditionary
Yeah,
John.
it's just Johnny.
Yeah, it's like, nobody really knows who Batman is, because it's a secret identity.
Yeah, Master Dick Grayson knows.
Isn't that like Superman's identity?
Yeah.
Well, Clark Kent wears glasses. Superman does not. So I don't know why everybody.
Clark Kent's hair is this way and Superman's is that way.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
see, I don't know. Why,
Here's a question:
yeah.
how did Superman shave?
I've heard it's with his fingernails.
Okay, can you shave with your fingernails?
I'm not from Krypton.
Okay, but
might
even
be able to.
but his fingernails might be from Krypton, but so is his hair. So it would be the same as you shaving with your fingernails. Can you shave with your fingernails?
Hi, Dad.
But I'm not Batman. I'm not Superman or Batman. I don't know. I'm just humble expeditionary
No,
Johnny. That is
There's just a
afraid
couple of
to
little
cut himself with a razor blade. So
there's a couple of little quirks with things like that. Like, how did he get his hair cut?
Hmm. Yeah.
he choose. I don't know. That would be a great question to ask him.
Inquiring minds want to know.
How did he get his hair cut? Because I'm Batman.
I don't know. Maybe he's got like kryptonite type little sleep razors,
But he
that
can't
would
be
make
around
him weak.
kryptonite.
That would make him feel weak, So
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure about that one, but maybe it comes from the metal from his little baby rocket. I'd heard that they use the glass or whatever they use on the windshield for his glasses. So when supposedly if he truly is Clark Kent, so he doesn't melt the lenses on his glasses. That's the rumor. Again, I haven't spoken with the man. But
Well, according to the video,
that's what the word on the street is, So,
Dave, did you ever try putting a peep in the microwave?
I did not. No. Sure. I'll
Put it
try
in
that
the
next
microwave
time.
for like 30 seconds to a minute, but watch it because it'll blow up like a balloon.
To go like nuclear, huh?
No, it'll keep getting bigger.
Oh, okay.
So what you want to do is you want to make sure that it don't get so big it touches the sides of your microwave.
Right, and then you will have an issue.
Like put it in the middle of like a plate and turn it on and just watch and it'll go like this.
Oh, okay. I will have
And
to
then
try
watch
that.
what happens when you turn it off. You go,
hey, Shirley, can you type back, Steph? I'm trying to remember if I've subscribed to your channel or not here.
just doing our best.
Just
Yes,
doing
you
our
are.
best. Yeah.
Just doing our best. Yeah, I've done it. I'm pretty sure I have.
Back step.
Yeah,
Back step. Yep. All one word. There you go. Perfect.
There you go, Dave.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I do hear tell that Batman might be releasing a video pretty soon, revealing where he gets some of his wonderful toys.
Oh.
So
Nice.
that is the word on the street. So that might be something to keep an eye open. I hear he's up to some got some good stuff coming out. So
Oh, okay. Does
and
he
it ain't any of this Gary guy that keeps claiming to be Batman, because we know Batman never reveals his identity except to
You know what we ought to do? I'm
his
telling you this.
girlfriends.
Al, what do you think about this? I think that we ought to hold an interview for all those who claim to be Batman.
Yeah, find out who the real Batman is.
Well, that would be just an interview of one, because only one person is claiming to be Batman,
Oh, okay.
and because there are
But
other,
we're going to call in random people for interviews to find out if they're Batman.
yeah, oh, you're right, because I hear tell some people say they know the secret identity. You know, those would be good interviews to talk about if they could tell you who Batman really is. I think we should do some interviews on that one.
I think so too. We ought to set up a StreamYard Live and invite all those who claim to be Batman and the real Batman.
Yes, yes, well, absolutely. Because that is a story that's some investigative work that needs to be done.
Yes.
People want to know.
Will the real shady Batman please stand up?
Or sit down. It doesn't matter, you know.
Oh, that was a good shot. It is obviously cold out there.
Yeah.
I just got to shut it, but I'm glad you got some wood to keep you comfortable enough there. I'll try. Jason.
Hey, Jason.
All right, man.
I see Jason put out his story of his near life ending or near death experience out
That's
there.
right. Some of that North Carolina coyotes.
That was a good video, that was. I like that.
Thank you.
I like how, I really liked how you took the time on the video to go through the entire story of what happened and tell it as it happened, and, you know, because...
Homestead Enchiladas, good to see you.
Hey, Homestead Enchiladas.
Yeah, Cottonwood Ranch. Yeah, Jonesy. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Jonesy has, for some reason, kind of associates me with being Batman. I'm not quite sure where he got that idea from. But yeah, I think he should be up on the panel. I do believe he would be a good one to interview. Don't you guys think?
Yeah, I think we need to figure out if he's actually Batman and trying to throw people off.
Yeah, you might be onto something, because Batman is a mastermind. He is the best at planning things out. So
we're gonna work on this interview. We're going to track down all those that say they are.
Right.
And we're gonna
again, there's only one person saying that they are.
They are.
Everything else is just rumors. I mean, I've seen some sightings lately. I don't know. It's like, did you guys? There was on my phone.
Raquel caught you, Johnny. You said I am Batman.
I've never said that. I've never said that. It's all, somebody is out there with AI. Anybody can be pretending to be me to say that, but I've never said that. I'm just your common man, expeditionary Johnny, mild mannered Johnny. Ain't nothing special about me.
Wasn't it Mauled Mannered Kent Clark too?
Well, I just want to point out that earlier, Batman was on Dave's live, and he said that no, he's expeditionary Batman. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
There is an expeditionary universe.
And why did he have your cell phone, Johnny?
Well,
I know what it
is. He borrowed that. He did borrow that from me because the bat phone was being tweaked by Albert or something like that. I think he was putting on a new app or something, a bat app or something.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for any of the details.
Hi, Steve.
If Batman asks for your phone, you give up the phone because
You do. I
he's
agree.
a bit of a vigilante. You don't argue
right.
with Batman.
Hey, Steve.
Usually we have Jen, and tonight we have Steve. Hi, Steve.
Steve.
Hey,
All
Steve.
right. Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
But I tell you, I definitely recommend coming down to Florida if possible. It's like it is a nice.
Yeah, I bet you do.
It's a nice break from the cold.
I wish I was in Florida now. One side of me is cold, the other side is hot.
Right.
I bet. Yeah.
That's when you got to rotate.
I can't because then I won't be facing the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. When I was on a live the other day, I was smoking up some ribs, It was about 14 degrees. And so I got on the live with the barbecue guy. So I figured I better stay outside near the smoker instead of going inside. Man, I about froze my fingers. I'm like putting it on the smoke box just to try to thaw out my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was pacing back and forth. Let's try this hand. Let's try that hand.
Mm-hmm.
The sacrifices we make.
That's
to
right.
hang it.
Mm-hmm.
How did the ribs come out though? That's the
I can't tell you yet. I wrapped them up and froze them, and so I'll have to cook them up. When I come back, I'll warm them up and eat them with the family. So I'll finish that up. But
that's not fair. You can't do that.
No, I definitely want to share the experience with all of you guys. So I will definitely do that for you. But I did take, if you guys ever done, you guys ever work with spare ribs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
And where you cut off the sternum area to make St. Louis style, right? So I take that extra cut off, debone it, and I make like an Asian marinade. So the last night when I was in town, I broiled all that up, made up some rice and stuff, and had like a Korean rice bowl before I took off, and then left plenty of leftovers. Had to keep my wife fed because she don't cook. So I'm probably one of the few husbands that had to cook enough leftovers to make sure his wife is fed while he's out of town. Look at Jason, give me that look. Did I lose my man card, or are you saying you ain't the only one?
You ain't the only one.
Well, that proves that Johnny is not Batman if he
Yes.
cooked for his wife.
Right, yeah, because we know Batman. He's got a butler and everything. Yeah, hey, I can't.
So Johnny, what was your mom's name? Wouldn't have been Martha.
Betty.
By chance.
Martha. Oh, you say that name? Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh, I must have slipped into. I lost control of myself for a moment. Gosh, that was the dumbest part of that movie. Oh my gosh, what kind of script?
What if we end up with a Batman versus Superman type scenario?
You know, it is a possibility. You know, it just depends on if worlds collide. You know, but I understand though. Batman is pretty busy with the Penguin right now. Oswald Cobblepot. I don't know if he's got time for any Superman shenanigans. You got Lord of the Rings going there? What you got there?
Superman.
It's Superman.
Superman there.
It's
There
the
you go.
Superman. It's the Superman.
Okay, there you go. You're not going to go like the Green Lantern thing?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, Heather, and
No.
hey, Peter.
No. No Green Lantern.
Chris says he's the cook in his house. Too.
Maybe Deadpool.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm the eater in my house.
Oh, man.
Maybe
I like
Deadpool,
his
but not
baby
Green
hand.
Lantern.
Yeah, his baby hand phase is pretty good.
If Deadpool decided to do a homesteading channel, would he be Homestead Chimichangas?
Yeah.
Rochelle has me looking at doing a homestead channel. She wants to call it a High Early Acres, because her grandpa had High Early Farms. And so we're thinking about, as we're getting a website and starting that out, as we do the chicken coops and getting bees and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
so I was like, well, might as well have fun at it. Well, why not? She's driven to do it, so I can't stop that train. I'm just mild
That
mannered
kid's
Johnny.
going. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just mild mannered Johnny. I can't stop nothing. Oh,
Wait a minute, Johnny's actually Superman.
Yeah.
He just said mild mannered, and that's how I always refer to Clark Kent.
Yep. Yep.
well, I do have glasses, but Clark Kent has hair. You'll notice I do not.
Yeah.
See, you're Clark Kent's incognito disguise.
Oh, could
Clark
be.
Kent's your other one, so you got that toupee you put on.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, what it is the hair in the back is actually detachable, so he just takes that off and then flips it over and attaches it there.
Oh, same thing with the beard. It's all
Yeah.
fake. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't know, man. If you'd have seen that,
Mission Impossible mask.
yeah,
How
that,
about a Bizarro? And I wonder if I'm from Bizarro world. You know that Bizarro Superman.
I don't know, man. We'll have to do, like I said, we'll have to set up an interview, and we'll have to do the use the bat signal and see who comes.
You might be onto something there, Dave.
Uh-huh.
That might be pretty darn good viewing for everybody.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might be. Yeah. We'll work out the logistics here a little later on, maybe.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see who all shows up.
Yeah.
Al, you got a. Looks like I'm seeing some fresh names here. I mean, like, I'm trying to remember if I've met Heather just yet. Heather Landstrom. I'll have to check her channel.
Oh, Heather's awesome. She's a great supporter too.
Yep. Just type in backstep. You know.
Let's see here. Tell you, I'm loving the vacation, but man, my watch list is getting longer and longer.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I know, man.
Oh man!
I think at first,
everybody, please make it like 2-minute videos for me.
Yeah, I first met Heather over at was it Backroads Freedom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Heather's a musician.
I was over there the other night, actually. I was on with, I went up on panel with him for a while.
Yeah, Justin's pretty cool. Can be a fun panel at times for sure.
And I got another invite to go down to the States. Imagine that.
Oh, okay.
So is that Heather playing the guitar and stuff on there, or is that her recording? I'm on Heather Landstrom's channel. Hello?
Hello?
I don't know what happened here in the past few minutes, but the temperature is dropping drastically.
I bet, man.
I was going to let Heather answer your question, Johnny.
Yeah, because I saw her video there in Wisconsin. I'm like, well, hey, we're going to be in the Dells in Wisconsin in May. So I'm like, hey, if she's playing.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Howdy, Nicole.
Drop the link for what you're doing for Steve so people can connect to it, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be out here. It's getting cold.
It's showing about the same temperature, but the winds have picked up. It's like 22 miles an hour now.
Yeah, that's what's doing it.
Yeah, that's what's doing it. Yeah.
Sucking the heat right out of me.
Yeah, they're expecting looks like somewhere around 11 degrees tonight for you.
Hey, Simon.
Simon?
Simon?
Yes, I can barbecue. Hey, thank you for stopping
Simon
in.
says.
Hey, Des.
Hey, Des.
Hey, Des.
Hey, Des.
There we go. Yes, I can barbecue. That's I'm like, it feels like I subscribed, but I don't remember seeing too many videos there. So let me jump on over there and check that one out. I loves me some barbecue.
I heard that.
Right.
Johnny likes barbecue.
Johnny does love barbecue.
Yeah.
I may bring my sleeping bag out with me next week.
I bet.
Or at least my camp blanket to wrap up in, because that'll keep me warm.
Although you'll be slightly earlier next week than you have been, so you may not be.
Yeah, but I'll still be out here until the same time, because I'll be out for yours soon.
Yeah, well, unless you go back in, so I don't know.
Nah.
Well, no, you'd have to cook. You'd have to cook your dinner, so.
I'll be cooking out here, so.
Yeah.
But I can certainly feel, you can, just right, let's see.
Well, if you managed to get the wine cellar
Right around here, I can feel the heat from the fire.
Right.
Once you get back just a little bit, I can feel the cold going into my fingers.
I bet. I bet. Yeah.
It's just that little range of difference. And my back is outside that range.
Right. Yeah. So your back and your hind parts are in the cold zone, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, I
Des
can
is
barbecue.
having fajitas.
What?
Des is having fajitas.
Fajitas.
Fajitas? Well, that's not bad. That's good chewing right
Yes,
there.
I can barbecue.
Do you like jalapenos? I wonder if Des likes jalapenos on her fajitas.
Jalapenos. All on the Vegetas.
Yeah.
I'll have
Lots
to
of
drop by.
jalapenos.
You know what else is good? You know what else is good too? is some quesadillas.
Quesadillas? Are they anything
No.
like armadillos?
Armadillos.
Yes. It's the Mexican version of a armadillo. You just put it in your mouth. Armadillo is the Tex-Mex version.
See, I've always thought that armadillos were like the Southwest version of a possum. It's just they had to like get a shell for protection or something like that for the environment.
Yeah, because there's a lot more trucks down there.
Maybe.
Oh, Dan the Wandering Monk says when we do that Batman interview, he wants to be part of that.
Hey, Dan.
We're gonna work that one out there, Dan. We sure are. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, maybe.
You think you ought to like have some give them some puzzles, some riddles to see which Batman can solve the riddles there? You know? 'Cause
Yeah.
man, it's like Batman's
Yeah, but they'll have to be tricky because people can fake that.
Yeah.
Right. Oh. And you got to watch out because Batman might be like, okay, all right, Albert. You know, the real one will be call Albert for assistance, and the fake one might be saying, okay, Google, what is this?
Hey Siri. What?
Hey Siri. So
Johnny, Heather just said those are friends of hers.
All right, guys. My husband will be home in an hour, so I'm gonna go get supper ready.
Sounds
All right,
good.
Okay, well, thank you for coming. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I do the cooking.
See ya.
Yeah,
I miss you already.
Mhm.
He wants you to come and cook for him. That's all.
I miss you already.
Well, a bunch of y'all saw me cooking up here earlier
I
today.
got to take a phone call. I mean,
All righty.
so-
Yeah.
All righty, bye, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care.
Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. So we were at one point talking about the fact that there wasn't very many people here, and a few minutes ago when I looked, there was like 25 people. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I think. Yeah.
How it changes from moment to moment, right?
Moment to moment. Yeah, because there for a brief time we had like 22 in the early one. You know. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
Then it dropped right down. I think there was only like
8, 9. You know.
8 or 10 or something like that. And then
Uh-huh.
when I looked again there a minute ago, it was up to 22. It was either 22 or 25. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, I was really surprised Monday when I dropped the Coyote Tears videos, but I'm going to refer to it right now. I had 27 people watching the premiere with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was pretty surprised by that.
Al echoed, enjoyed his supper. He stole the steak when I went outside. What's that saying he used to say? You snooze, you lose.
Echo is the little dog that we're babysitting.
Oh, okay.
And he robbed Nicole's supper when she went outside from him.
Okay. So,
Like I said, Doris wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Which is why I much prefer to have Doris around.
Mm-hmm.
My.
I agree.
Sis, that's it. I got the fire going.
Full bore.
Pretty good again. Pretty good again.
Nice.
There's an awfully big bed of coals there, but the worst is this time of the year, if it dies down to the coals, unless I'm hovering right above it, it doesn't keep you warm.
No, it doesn't. No.
It's
Well,
not
my
very
advice
easy.
to you is if you have to abandon ship, go.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna wait out for at least the other. Like I'm gonna wait till the half hour. I got lots of wood here for.
Yeah.
I still got a bag. When I say it's a bag of wood, guys, this is what it comes in.
Oh, that's a bag there. Yeah.
It's the large onion bags, right? And they fill them with splits, and that's what I get for $10.
That's not bad.
Right, so $10 each bag, and then $20 for delivery.
Right.
So I got 6 bags, cost me $80. So
If you give him the bag back, does he give you a little bit of a cut, Brian?
oh, I'm gonna ask him. This is the first time I got it off him. But yeah, like I said, that's was one of the biggest issues I had was supplies with regards to wood, because I didn't have any wood for the step
For a long time.
for a long time, and it wasn't so much a funding issue as it was not having anybody to get it from. But now that I found someone to get it from, and with the help of the donations I got, it was so much easier to just, here's the money, bring it down.
Yeah.
Bring it down. I'm here. I'm here with the money in my hand. Bring it down.
I'm glad
So
you
that's
did
what I
that.
did.
You know, I mean, when I saw that first scroller where it said "Thank you, my gearheads," and I said, "Yes, yes, he did it."
And this is what I said. Like, I mean, like, I know people that put up, give donations to my channel, and they're using it for whatever,
Right.
and that's fine.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because like you said,
That's perfectly fine.
Once a gift is what you want to
It's
do
for
with
whatever
it.
you want to use it for. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But for me, people that are given to this, especially on my PayPal, my gear headphone, that I'm going to use towards
Channel.
wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or shipping stuff out to people, or even the prizes themselves.
Yeah.
Because it was expensive, costs money. But if there's people out there that are willing to send me a few dollars here, I mean, it doesn't matter. No amount is too small. It's all appreciated.
Yeah. If somebody sent you,
because I know.
If somebody sent you U.S. paper money, could you, in your town, exchange it?
At the bank, I could.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But I mean, like, it's you know, it's appreciated, and it's used for my channel and supplies for my channel, because that's the whole reason I put that there. Not so that I could, maybe I can get a few dollars and go buy a bottle of rum or something. No.
Yeah.
That's not what it's for. And it's the same thing now. I'm monetized, and I'm looking at everything that entails.
Yeah,
and for the first little while, thanks, Raquel. You gonna bring them down to me?
I told him the same thing, Raquel. I said I got like trees and wood everywhere, you know.
But for the first little while, what I make's on monetization now, it's not much.
Yeah, well, you've got a lot of new things that'll be coming at you very shortly. When I crossed over, there was a lot of things I didn't know, and you're getting ready to start getting a boatload of emails and little scroller at the very top of your screen. You'll see them scrolling stuff, you know, like, and you'll have to respond to that. And there's something like called the 13% thing. You have to make like 13% of $100 or something. And then they'll send you exactly how you want it. How do you want us to pay you? Okay, but you won't start getting money again until you reach that point of $100 or something like that. You know.
Yeah. Now the way it come up on mine, it said until I reach the threshold of the payout, they're not going to look for my information.
Right. And
whether they will or not, whether they do or not, that's here nor there. I've got most. I think I've got it all done properly, but I got most everything that I could set up.
Yeah.
I didn't. It didn't blindside me because I've been watching like yourself and Eddie and Gary and all these people getting their monetization, and I'm seeing. I'm listening to. Oh well, I had to do this. I had to do that. So I same as when I started doing my lives.
Right.
I would come up on people's panels. I'd sit in the background, kind of the way that Ethan is there now, and I'd be listening.
Yeah.
And I'd be listening to what's getting said, and I'd be listening to the way to fix the problems or what got to be done to avoid the problems. And then when it came up, I've already got a plan in place to sit down and do stuff.
There you go. Yeah.
Right?
Because I kept. When I first crossed the line, I would see little things scrolling across the top of the thing and said, "Hey, Dave, what you really need to do is to go down to step 3 and select the following options," and all that kind of stuff. And
hey, Star.
Star Homestead Indy, good to see you.
Hey, Star.
But
see Star over on White Family Farms all the time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Does she still do that real late stuff, 11 o'clock? And
Yeah, tonight it's right after this one because the little fella's in school, so like he's in kindergarten, so she has to get up in the morning the next morning, so she doesn't do the late night tonight.
Gotcha.
But on Fridays, I think she does the late night on Friday night.
Uh-huh.
It's Friday or Saturday morning. I think it's Friday.
Right.
But yeah, she still does the late night once a week, and she does a regular one then on Wednesdays. She does it at.
I see Southwest Jeff's in the room.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. So Al, I got a couple questions for you real quick, just to make sure I'm kind of understanding things. So the gearhead things, so that's basically just making donation to your PayPal fund, is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. You go in and you would send it under family and friends as a gift.
I'm familiar.
And that will go into the PayPal account.
And then
like I said,
all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, finish what you were saying. I didn't know you were done. So the next thing I was going to ask was, are you planning on setting up the YouTube memberships, or are you holding off on that?
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to set it up once I get it. That doesn't come to you right away.
Yeah,
okay.
It's the same
That
way. Like
takes. It said it could take about a week before that's activated.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And once that activates, yeah, I am planning on setting up memberships. And it's like I was just saying today, I've got all this thought out. I've been sat down since I was at about 600 subscribers and started going through stuff and listening to the people that are getting monetized.
Okay, so that's the part you were talking about. Gotcha.
Yep. So I sat down and I got a plan all done up. I've got everything already all written out. I've got my levels, what the levels are going to have. I've got all my custom emojis ready to go. I've got all my custom badges ready to go.
Right.
Like I put in the work ahead of time, planning on the long game. Which is what, and my levels and what is involved in my levels is kind of reflects the long game more so than the short term, because for short term, I can list every single one of my members, no problem. But the long game, like the first membership is $1.99.
Yeah.
Right? That's emojis and badges. The next one is emojis, badges, shoutouts, and a custom URL drop. Now, right now, where I'm only small, I can list all of my members, and I may continue to list all of my members in a shoutout at my end screen. But at $1.99, that's not a perk that's included in it. You know what I mean? Like, I've got to plan out so that as the channel grows and gets bigger and bigger and bigger, I might not be able to list if I got
15 people or 20 people. Yeah, it's not possible.
Right?
Yeah.
If I say, hey, Jeff, thank you so much. Just one second here, guys.
That's awesome.
1 second. You guys are going to get to see this now. Some of you have already seen it. Some of you are going to get to see it again.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much. And let's go back and get them up on the... There we go.
You go. That's sweet. That's awesome, man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
That's darn near another bag of wood there, Al.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I said. Like, for now, everything that I get in on my channel like this is also going to go back into my channel for supplies, wood, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man.
But I did plan out my whole set of what's included. There's going to be, for the highest paid membership I'm going to have is going to be $9.99. I can tell you that right now. That's the highest paid. I'm not going doing this $26.99 or $49.99, and I'll give you an hour of my time to help you with whatever. I'm not. That's not what my channel is. It never was. I will help people if they ask me for help, and I have time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not expecting anyone to pay a membership for me to help them. What my $9.99 membership will include is videos that will not be published to the public.
Gotcha. Right. I haven't done any of those yet, but we probably will eventually. And,
Well, I've already got one ready to go.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I've already got one on reserve that when I go and get ready. Hey, Chef.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, Chef.
What's up? What's up?
All right, brother.
How we doing?
All right, man.
Jeff, you
Once
missed
I
me
go-
grilling. You missed me cooking on the grill at the beginning of Al's live.
That's right.
Did I? Damn.
You did.
I have to rewatch.
You should have seen him, man. Chef, so professional out on that grill, man.
Had all the fire ants chasing him around.
Right.
I thought I was watching Chef Ramsay.
Oh
It
man.
was
Hi, Nancy.
fire ants, coyotes, and flare-ups. Oh my!
Hey, flare-ups ain't always bad. You know what I mean?
Fire
Oh, I
ants
live
are.
for flare-ups. I go to grill, and I want to be like the that GIF with Elmo in the fire behind him. And he's all like,
Oh,
That's
goodness.
funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I might have to go back and watch.
Mhm.
"Yeah, dear
There you go.
hamburger, I hope you die in a fire."
I heard that, man.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, Al, I'm going to drop off. I'm going to go eat some dinner real quick, and I'll see you here a little later.
See you,
No
Dave.
problem.
All right, man.
See you, Dave. Thanks
All
for
right,
stopping in.
All right, take
Hey,
care.
Nancy.
All right, bye-bye.
I miss you already.
But yeah, like I put a bit of time into thinking about all of this stuff ahead of time, just because I didn't want to kind of get caught with nothing ready. I didn't want to. And at the time, I thought once I got monetized, the memberships open up right away, but they don't. Like I said, but better to have it all ready and not need it than need it and not have it. Right, so I put time in. I set up I got 4 levels that I'm going to be putting on it. $9.99. I got it right here in front of me. $1.99, $2.99, $5.99, and $9.99. And that's going to be the 4 levels that I'm putting in.
Nice.
And like I said, the $9.99 one is going to keep seats reserved on my panel for them. There's 5 available seats because obviously I'm keeping seats open for my regular people. But there's 5 that are going to be reserved for $9.99 members. There's early access to videos. There's going to be custom videos that are just for the highest paid members. These are videos that I'm not even going to try to monetize them. They're just going to be solely for the members. That's it. So, and it's open to suggestion too. Hey, Grey Wolf Outdoors is going to be open to suggestion too for what do you guys want to see? Like, do you want to see me doing some hunting activities? Do you want to see me doing some trapping stuff? Do you want to see me doing some target practice, stuff like that? All of this stuff is going to be in my videos that are not seen. And yes, Jason, I know you want to see how to catch a coyote.
No, I was going to say, or using the apparatus that was on back of the knife you were talking about earlier.
Yes, same thing. Yes, stuff like that. Like, all this stuff will be put into my videos.
You should
that
do
are not gonna-
member-only lives. That's like, like the kinky back step half hour.
I may do an only members live sometimes.
Y'all notice he didn't say no to the kinky part that I mentioned.
Of course not. Because if
That's
it's
like-
members.
That's like the after hours on this 24-hour live right there. That's the beginning stages.
Yeah. But I may do that members only live at some point. I may or may not. One of the big things is if I do a members only live, it's probably just going to be a random pop-up live that I do, because my big thing is I want everyone to be welcomed in. I don't want anyone to ever feel like, hey, I can't go and watch me up on a live or be a part of it. So, yeah, if there's something big going to happen with my channel and I want to get it out for my members only first, I might do something like that. But as a norm, I don't know if I'm going to do a members only live. You know? But that's just my thoughts on it.
Very cool.
But I'm not going to say no. But I'm not going to say yes. So. But I do already have a small little video set to go for $9.99 member. It's only a couple of minutes long, but I think it's like 5 minutes or something like that. But it's just a little short video just to say hi to my members and stuff like that. And I'm going to do a little introduction video for people when they do join my memberships, and it'll explain everything that each level entails. And I hope people will watch it, because, like I said, I want people to realize that if I'm putting shout outs for people on the $1.99 on my end credits, that might not always be there, because that's not really one of the perks of it. But for now, I think I'll put everybody, just because. And the first members that are put on there might not be taken off, but there might not be any new ones added on as it grows. Because I don't want one.
Get in early now.
But I don't want to end up with an hour-long video and then 20 minutes of credits rolling up at the end.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I'm looking at.
Any names of somebody else's is like that.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Like, if it ends up with a few of the first members on there for $1.99 and they stays on, I'll leave it as this is my first members and that's why they're there. Right? Not that I'm giving them preferential treatment. It's just that they were the first ones. And that might be 15 or 20 or whatever. I'm not saying it's going to be 1, 2, or 3 or however many. I don't know. Because I don't know until it's up and running.
Hey, Chef, Ashley said she emailed you back. Just as a FYI, I know you probably can't see chat right now.
Yeah, I can't see. Ashley, I did get the email, and I spoke to my wife, and I'll get back to you with that.
The boss got to make a decision, Ashley.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Oh, no, they're going to court. They're going to, yeah. Has nothing to do with me.
Like I said.
That's a whole another side deal.
I'm just, you know, this is all very familiar. I'm in my back step. Jason's drinking a coffee. Chef's in his car.
All right. Back to basics, huh?
There's so much nostalgia going on here now, guys. You wouldn't even believe it.
Well, I tell you what, I actually put out a video earlier today of the freezer beef taquitos that she did. If I'm saying that right, taquito.
Taquitos.
They're good.
Oh my God, they look so good. My first thought was, especially like freezing them like that after they're cooked, Like that would actually make a really awesome like campfire reheat up type meal. Take them out for that first night and just sit them right by the campfire. I'm like, that's going to happen.
Did you see when I did the potato skins on the fire?
Yeah.
They came out so good.
No.
Oh my god.
No. What are you saying no
No.
to, Sid? To the taquitos?
Ow.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't see when I did the
No, I
skins?
didn't. Yeah,
Oh
the
my god, they were
taquitos sound like a plan. Yeah. Go ahead, Al. I'm sorry.
I did all the prep work for the skins in the house. Obviously, I got them all ready, and I just wrapped them in foil and laid them on top of the coals and let them heat. Oh, it was delicious, absolutely delicious.
That's awesome. Yeah, they did look pretty good.
Let's do a collab on that, Jason. You down?
I'm down.
Yep. There you
I
go.
could try to do.
it.
I could try to do something.
There you go. We'll make them up, freeze them up, and then throw them back out.
Reheat them.
Reheat them in the
I
fire
just
outside.
I just made and bottled some soup.
I'm hoping to get out and do a lot more camping, so it'd be a lot easier for me to pull off.
Cool beans.
Even if the backpacking part's kind of on, or the solo backpacking's on hold for a little bit.
Well, until you get better protection going on.
Well, until other people feel more at ease with the situation.
That's probably never going to happen.
Oh, I know. And this was kind of like fuel to the fire because none of them really were comfortable with me doing it. Like, see?
I don't know what that was. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. Jeff was
Okay,
beeping.
I got a phone call. I had a call coming in.
Hey, Gandalf.
That was Chef in Road Rage. He was like, meh, meh, meh.
Yeah, that's Chef was running somebody over or something, you know. Get out of my way.
Damn scam callers. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
I love picking up those calls.
It's not the worst thing we've heard on the live.
It's out
I
of my control.
I love picking up those calls that actually have a human on the other end and not a robot. And I pick up, and as soon as they start talking, I go, "Thank you for calling the extended warranty hotline. For more information on how to extend your warranty, press 1. To be able to check if you actually are eligible for extended warranty, press 2." And they hang up.
And this is how he lost his job at a call center.
No, this is how I got promoted and what I do now. I went from Nigerian prince in training to full-fledged Nigerian prince, baby.
That's
No
awesome.
joke. My LinkedIn profile, if it's going to be impossible to find it the way I've got it set up, but those connected to me on LinkedIn, my title, basically it says that my job is Nigerian prince in training.
That's dope. Oh, well,
The
that's
joys
short,
of being
that's,
friends. The joys
that's
of
the
being
short
friends with-
ride home.
Oh, sorry, Chef.
All home again.
It's all good. Yeah, that's the short ride home. I'm about to pull up and enjoy watching this storm come through. It's crazy windy over here right now. And I'll probably sit on my back patio, have a shot or two, and just hang
That
out.
snow I sent you ended up in the wrong place, Chef.
I know. Hey, it's all good. My family enjoyed it.
We're doing good, Gandalf. Jeff wants some extended warranty on his health.
Granted.
Yeah, we're doing
gentlemen
pretty
later.
good.
See you, Chef.
Tapping out. Peace out.
See you, Chef. Thanks for coming
I
in.
miss you
Appreciate
already.
it. And so I'm just sitting by the fire here now and letting this burn down because it's I'm at my 2-hour mark now, so I'm just gonna sit here for another little while and let this burn down. And hang out for another little bit. So yeah, I'll give it another 10 minutes or so at least. Let this burn down,
Nice.
and then I'll see maybe quarter after or something. I'll shut down. But I'm really, really glad to see everybody coming in and hanging out and having a good time, because that's what I want to keep these Wednesdays as. No matter what goes on with my channel, that's what these Wednesdays are going to be. It's not going to be. I don't want. I don't want this to become promotion all the time when you come in on my live. I want it to be exactly what it is right now. Is everybody come in, have a good time, have some fun, hang out, relax, enjoy the fire, enjoy the good times with friends. And like I said, I'll have stuff reserved for members and stuff like that. I hardly ever have a full panel anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But you know, I'm putting it in there because it could happen later on, right?
Well, always when I get a chance, I always try to jump up on Wednesdays, but Wednesdays is like the one day a week that my wife is guaranteed to have off. So that means like I get off of work and we do dinner and sometimes we'll go out and hang out and do stuff together. But on like nights like today where we had stuff ready to go, we knew what we were doing. I was cooking on the grill, you know, and I jumped up here and showed you guys what I was cooking and hung out for a bit while I was cooking. And then I jumped back down, ate, and then like she didn't want to go to anything. She's got to work tomorrow. She had things she wanted to get done. I'm like, I'm jumping back up on Owls Live.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I do. And like I said, my Fridays is going to be my Camp Challenge Alliance videos. That's always going to be my Camp Challenge Alliance videos. So I'm still going to just do the 2 lives. I might do a random pop-up here and there. Just because I might not be doing anything at the time. But over the summer, I might be too busy to do that. I don't know. I want to try to get lots of good content for you guys to watch. I want to get some good videos done that you guys can watch. And especially I want to try to get ahead on videos with the winter coming, because here in Newfoundland, the winter comes quick. And there could be a long time where I can't get out. Like I haven't been able to get out this week. Not as of yet. And Monday is coming up, and it might be a throwback video again for Monday unless I can get out between now and then and do something else.
Hey, Connor.
Connor. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's like I said, this is all good. I hope that was the worst experience you ever has with coyotes or anything like that in the woods. I really do.
I hope so too. I hope it never. Well, you know, like I said, going forward, I'll be doing things a lot differently than I have done. Yep. And it's one of those things too that, you know, typically I wouldn't cook, you know, at the same place I'm staying. But where this is at, I was like, you know what? It's not going to matter because it's such more of a confined area where like all the grills are at. And this is one of those places you can't disperse camp, right? Yep. This is a state park where you're camping either in this section over here where the like 6 campsites here, or the other section, which is a little bit further down, and there's like 6 or however many campsites there. Each site had their own grill. And I'm like, you know what? I didn't think twice about it because bears isn't that much of a thing over there. And the funny thing is, I wouldn't have been as worried if it was a bear that came by. I would not have. I would not have responded because bears are. It's different unless there's literally something wrong with the bear, you know. Unless it's like the methadone clinic was closed and the bear didn't get its cocaine fix, you know. Then you got a problem. But you know, as long as it's got its fix,
he's okay.
I want to see that movie so bad. I want to see it so bad. Cocaine Bear, I want to see it so bad. But anyway, you know, with these, and usually coyotes, I've been out. You know, I've had them in the area before. I've heard them. It's never bothered me. A lot of times, actually hearing that at night while I'm going to sleep is almost kind of peaceful. I love hearing the animals. I've had animals while I've been in my tent, like chilling. Because a lot of times before I go to bed, I will sit there and I'll have like some videos I might have downloaded. Because sometimes I have problems sleeping. So, I'll pull a video up or maybe like a little offline game or something and just kind of mess around a bit to kind of help me wind down and kind of, get where I can go to sleep. And, and I've had larger sized animals walking through my campsite, never bugged me. And, I didn't care. I wasn't like, oh my God, there's an animal. I'm just like, oh, there's something out there. I might be a little extra aware just to make sure something's coming like right up in my tent. So if I need to because usually my tents have like two doors, two exits. So, I might kind of have myself prepared if I need to jolt out the door, but I've never had to worry about it. I've never had to worry about it. I've never had them surround me like that.
looking to take you down. Hey, Chef, what are you sending me? Chef's sending me messages.
See you, Gandalf.
Okay, Chef, I'll fix that up for you now when I get in. Gotcha. Yeah, but I mean, like, I've had to deal with animals before. Some small animals. I've had rabbits run underneath me when I'm in the hammock. It's more of a start. It's like, what was that? But the worst I had was the moose that kind of was in the doorway of the cabin when I opened the door, and he was raking his antlers on the door frames. So I was like, what's that? And I opened the door and I just closed the door again. But it's always something to be wary about as animals when you're in the woods. Hey, Des.
Hey, Des.
Hey, guys.
Come to spend the last few minutes together.
Yep, I just had my fajitas.
Nice. I got my fire is burning down.
Nice. Hey, Jeff.
I'm gonna shut down the computer and that now. I still got the StreamYard chat, so it may be just a little bit behind, guys. But I want to start getting this stuff packed up because it is getting very cold.
Just leave us on, pack it up, go inside, and come back on.
Yeah, no, I got my backpack here to pack everything up in.
Well, Nikki's about to have a leave pretty soon. Yeah. Nikki's about to go live, right?
Hey, Skip.
So Nicole's going live soon, right? Right, Al?
Nicole is going live in
53
a little
minutes.
bit less than wrong plug. See how dark it is without light?
Al's eyes are blue.
We got the glare of the glasses.
There we go. I pulled out the wrong plug. There we go. But yeah, Nicole is going live in a little bit less than an hour. And she's trying to help Steve get up to his 500.
Now, is this for the Backwoods Misfit channel or for his Ozark Bound?
Backwoods Misfits.
Okay. Because I know the Ozark Outdoors or Ozark Bound Outdoors, whatever it is, I know that's the one I think he's a little bit more working to be a little bit more like a monetized, and the Backwoods Misfits is not that he wouldn't go monetized with it, but the other ones where he's doing like his trapping and stuff like that at.
Yeah, that one is probably not going to get monetized.
That's the one I thought he said he was originally going to do for his monetization.
Yeah, no, they don't look kindly on the whole trapping and stuff. That's why what I said I'm going to do with mine is that stuff I'm going to keep on private and have just for my members. Anything that I do like that for the $9.99 members, that's what they're going to be able to see if they want to. If they don't want to see it, well, there'll be other stuff in there too. Fun stuff. Some of it will be really funny. Some of it will be. Some of it will be. Why did you do that?
Right.
But it will be all fun. Oh, yeah, it's cold out, guys. Jam all this in.
Yeah.
What am I?
Yeah, it's cold up there. The sun is down. The fire is dying. The temperature is dropping. Of course it'd be cold up there.
Dropping is an understatement.
Okay, it dropped.
Yeah. In the words of a famous Newfoundlander, he once said, "The arse has gone right out of her." Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna reach. So, how was your night, Des?
Okay, same old, just a different day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try to get. I know you were working on some stuff earlier. Did you get it all done?
Well, we worked on it, but Eddie and DJ decided to work on it some more. So I left DJ so they can do their thing.
Oh, nice.
And
Thank you, Heather.
my background colors on my stickers are not working. It's not coming up with my colors. So,
Yeah, you know what it is, don't you?
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do for my logo now.
What?
I don't know what I'm going to do for my logo now.
Well, is that because of the sticker? The sticker colors is what you're talking about, right?
The background sticker.
Yeah,
colors.
what it is.
There's nothing to say that your sticker has to be exactly the same as the logo you use on YouTube.
I don't want purple background. That's where it's going.
No, what I'm saying is, on the sticker, you can do something slightly different for your sticker.
You can do something completely different for your sticker.
Right? You could just remove the background altogether, the background colors, but keep it for your YouTube channel to have that, because that's what you're going to see. That's what people are going to see the majority of the time. And you can make your stickers a little bit different, and you could even make them kind of like it's a special edition thing, right? I mean, there's a lot of people whose stickers don't even look like the logo for their channel. You just make sure you've got it so it promotes your channel to a degree, right? But it don't have to be exactly like your logo.
I know, but I want it as the yin and yang of my personality.
The thing with
it's sweet, and it's not coming out with colors.
Matching those colors is.
I'm gonna make a sticker that shows a heart bleeding coffee.
those colors that's on your, like on the computer that you have set up, are more of like a metallic type color. That's what's making them hard to match.
No, the reds are turning purple because of the darker the red. It's getting saturated and looking like purple. And then the yellow creamy side is looking like grayish brown.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why it's turning out like that, is because the colors that's when you look at it on your computer, like when you pull up your logo on the computer doesn't have any problem matching it because it can use every single color available. Whereas when they get printed, the printer's trying to compensate for that by saturating one thing or another.
No, I know. It's just not coming out, and I'm not liking it. So, and it's just, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out something.
Anybody want to roast a marshmallow? Look at this.
Me? I want marshmallow.
Isn't that just perfect for cooking?
What's a marshmallow with a chocolate? What's that called again?
S'mores.
No, it's s'mores. Yep, thank you.
That's pretty much exactly where it was. It had got my fire to kind of a quick spot when I was doing my steak at the backpack camp. And it's a good thing too that it kind of got to that point because I had to leave. I had to leave that fire like that. I didn't have time to do anything. But when we came back to break down, the one cool thing about that site, and I don't think I've got any pictures of it. Maybe in the video I might have showed a little bit, but they did have the lettering poles with the hook on it. and I took my drone bag with me, and I had it full. So
I did, Chef.
I like taking my drone bag to use, like, wash my hands off with. So when we got back to break down, I looked at them. I said, the first thing I'm going to do is douse that fire. I just took that bag and took one of the caps off and just doused it really good.
Yeah.
Excuse
See,
me.
the way this is here now, I don't have to do anything with this. I can just leave it because it's inside this little area out of the window.
Yeah.
And it will just do this until it goes out. But I'm going to sit here for another little while just to make sure that it's not going anywhere first. Right? And poke it a bit. And then I got a little bit of water left in my jug. I'll throw that in it and be done with it.
Nice.
I'll just douse it from the middle out. But right now, I'm gonna try to keep my foot warm.
There you go. I had to pick something hard for my background, of course, right?
Well, I think this was a good first start for the game.
Practice.
Getting back out on the step.
Yes, you're practicing to get back out there to stay warm.
It looks like there's a dark spot on my beard. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a hope. It's where Doris ripped the hunk out.
Yeah, that's probably where she's been licking it. Boy. That's the one thing you guys are going to miss the most, I think, seeing Doris on my back step.
Yep.
That's why not as many people showed up, I bet. No,
Hey,
Doris.
Joe. He's only here for a little while longer.
Well, in any event, I can come out now and do my videos here. I can come out and make a little video here and just do a regular backstep video and put up. So if I can't get out this week, maybe I'll do another little backstep video.
You're gonna fix your roof and stuff once it warms up again?
Oh, I gotta wall up this whole wall over here because all these little gaps.
Yeah, air's coming right through. Yeah.
Air's just coming right on through, and the tarp up there on that end got a big hole in it that got to be replaced.
Yeah, I remember you showing us that.
I put this one up. I put this one up here.
Yeah.
Because the one on the outside of it was all tore up, so I took this one from over by my plants and put up here. So I might take the other one that's over by my plants and put on the other side, and that will effectively wall that up. But I do have to leave a gap here for
ventilation
for the smoke. So I need a gap here and a gap on the other side. But I don't need that big hole in there. And I don't need a gap that big.
Yeah, he's on his back step. Outside.
Yeah, I'm out on the step.
I will, Chef. I will. Thank you.
This is how it all started, Billy Joe.
Yeah, this is where my channel name and everything all came from, because this is what I was doing. I was out on my back step doing some bushcraft stuff, making some videos, having a bit of fun. And I wanted to get back out at it, but I never had a supplier for wood, so the wood was costing me almost $20 a bag, and then I had to go and get it myself, which was costing me about $30 to go and get it. Then I ran out of wood that was here completely, and the place that I was getting the wood ran out of wood, so I never had no wood for a very long time. But now I found a new supplier, and like I said, with the help of the gearheads, I picked up 6 bags of wood, and I only got 6 because I wanted to make sure that they were going to be okay. and it's fantastic wood. So he said he got no trouble supplying me with whatever I need. So now I got a new supplier, and he will deliver to me for $20.
So how long do you think that 6 bags will last you?
Well, tonight I went through about a bag.
So about a bag per back step.
Yeah. So if I am out here and I come out 6 weeks, that's the 6 bags. Now, depending on what the weather gets like, if it starts warming up, I might not need the fire to be burning as hot or as long, so that will space it out even more.
And that's what I was going to ask next is, so how long do the winters last there?
Well, this is February, so we got March and April.
Officially, this is March.
Yeah, well, this is March, so we got all of March, all of April, and May is when it usually starts turning a bit warmer. So you're looking at November, December, January, February, March, April, 6 months at least for the winter months.
Yeah, by the end of this month, we'll be well out here. I mean, shoot, it was 72 degrees.
I was looking at you out walking around there and looking at the video you did the premiere there the other night. I'm looking at it, I said, that's where I want to be. That's the kind of winter I need.
Come on.
I'll be out just wandering around.
Our winters in North Carolina,
they
don't. Yeah, they're mild. They don't last long, and our summers can get hot, but it's not like Florida hot.
Yeah.
The past couple of summers have actually been nice. It's been probably 3 years since we were having the summers where it was going over 100. Like the past 2 summers, like it might have gotten up to 98. We did have a couple of days last year that did the whole feels like 103. But it wasn't as bad as it has been in previous years. So it's been getting a little bit more milder here in both the summers and the winters.
Yeah, Jeff just said it's May is already May is already in the 90s and low hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been in the 80s this week, high 80s.
So Jeff, you're in New Mexico, right? I think I remember that.
Yeah, he's in New Mexico.
Thanks for coming in, Popsy. I appreciate
it. What? I want to go to New Mexico and get some Green Hatch chilies. I would love to go to New Mexico and just eat the crap out of everything. I love.
Hey, Bearded Eagle.
Hey, Bearded Eagle.
Hey, Bearded Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so earlier when you were talking about, you saw me walk around the backyard when I was cooking on the grill during your live. It was like 72 degrees outside.
Yeah, and here I am sitting.
Come on, Adam. Come on.
I'm starting to see my breath again now when I'm talking.
I can see your breath.
I can see it.
And I'm still sitting next to a scorching hot bed of coals. Like I can feel the heat of the coals right here. Just out of the range of the camera, I can feel the heat of the coals.
There's a message from Nikki to you, Al.
Right here. Okay, no problem.
That's so funny.
That's for the live for Steve, I think. I'll send that to you when I get in.
Yeah. The StreamYard link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Nicole is so funny.
Unless I plan to take her outside, then I'll use my phone. But it's right there. Wait a minute. It's right there in chat on her page.
I think next time it comes out, I'll have to clean out this fire pit because this is not all going to burn up. This is just going to burn out.
Nikki,
no
it's on
airflow.
Page, honey.
Oh, it's already there, is it?
I don't see for the StreamYard. I don't see the StreamYard up there.
It's pinned in her chat.
Let me refresh because it wasn't showing up there a minute ago. I don't see it.
I do. I just clicked on it.
All right, guys. 2:25. I'm gonna call us here now. I'm gonna get in out of this because the cold is just gonna start sinking into my bones, and I'm not as young as I used to be, and things are gonna start hurting on my joints, and I don't want that.
Nikki, post your live again.
Yeah, so Nicole, if you want to throw that live stream in there, now is the time to do it because I'm going to be shutting down now in a minute, and that will get everybody a chance to
Have a good night, Peter. If we don't see you over there,
to grab it.
get
Have a
yourself
good night,
something warm.
everyone in chat. I really appreciate all you guys for stopping in. It's been fantastic hanging out. I'm really super happy I was able to get back out on the step again. Everyone that was up on panel, we had a whole host of people in here tonight. It was fantastic.
I saw.
Des, thank you for stopping up. I really appreciate it. Jason,
Always.
as always, you guys always welcome on my back step, as are all of you. So, everyone, please have a fantastic evening, and I will catch you all on